Welcome to the Season 2 recap of Kipo and the Age of Wonderbeasts. She announces that she is going to hunt down Scarlemagne. Meanwhile, at Scarlemagne's palace, the abducted human hostages from Kipo's borough are all confused and worried. Soon after, everyone is sprayed by pheromones except for others, leaving a trail of Dave's shells so that Mandu can track them, while Benson, Wolf and Mandu take Troy, Asher and Dahlia to the Timbercats for safekeeping. While traveling to Scarlemagne's palace, Kipo's Mega Flamingo gets attacked by the Mega Monkey under pheromone control. Kipo eventually manages to pierce through the Mega Monkey's induced rage, freeing the primate. Benson, Wolf and the group venture into Timbercat territory and confront Yum Yum. Kipo, Benson, Wolf, Mandu and Dave find themselves looking out over the wreckage that was once the vibrant Ratland amusement park. Soon after, Brad and Amy arrive in their van. Kipo is glad that the two mutants are alright and asks them if they can take her and her friends to the chef's sisters. At Scarlemagne's palace, Gerard brings in Leo, now dressed as a noble, to Scarlemagne. Scarlemagne takes Leo outside to show him the construction project of his new vision of the city, Orem, which is being built by the people from the Clover Borough, along with the others he enslaved. Scarlemagne escorts Leo to a small lab where he reveals he wants Leo to reproduce his pheromones. Leo refuses. However, Scarlemagne cuts him off by spraying his pheromones in Leo's face. Back in Eyeball Woods, Kipo asks the sisters about training to control her shifting. Benson asks the sisters if they can really help Kipo, and the mutes claim they can. But first, they announce they will make cheese. Inside the kitchen, things start to get out of control for Kipo, as her mute powers activate in response to all the stress. The chef sisters tell Kipo that it was all part of the plan. Then they demonstrate how she can control both sides. Stress and instinct make the jaguar come out, and calm and relaxation helps the human come out. Kipo, Benson, Dave and Wolf set out to find Kipo's old borough, the place where she was born. The group is initially unsure how to find the borough until Dave gets the idea to find the mute Cappuccino at her restaurant. Kipo has the idea to dress up in the Thea Otis costume to sneak into the restaurant. When they arrive, Kipo asks Cappuccino for information about a borough that was destroyed 13 years ago. Amused, Cappuccino states Rule 2, that information has a price, and if Kipo and her friends can put on a good show, she might give them the information they seek. At the end of the play, everyone is impressed, including Cappuccino, who praises Kipo and her friends. Kipo then takes bow, which causes her mask to fall off, and the audience is shocked by this. Enraged, Cappuccino sends Kipo and her friends to die via her water monster, Harriet. Soon after, Gerard, Scarlemagne's messenger, arrives with two other nobles on Mega Flamingos. Gerard announces to Cappuccino that she has to cater Scarlemagne's coronation. Cappuccino summons her waiters and fights back. Kipo runs out to protect Cappuccino and Gerard recognizes her. Cappuccino admits that she was wrong about humans and tells Kipo and the gang about the old borough. She draws them a map and then offers them brunch before they go. Kipo and the gang track down her old borough, which happens to be in Deathstalker territory. Deathstalkers don't hunt with sight and smell, but they detect your heartbeat. Kipo and Wolf work to keep their heartbeats low to throw off the Deathstalkers. Wolf decides that they are ready to enter the borough. The scorpions attack and Kipo stays calm. The masked vigilantes follow a line of ants to track down the Mega Monkey. Scarlemagne is also hunting in the same area to trap the monkey. Kipo's group searches the burrow and finds a bunch of DNA helices. They find a book named Project Kipo, which has formulas and diary entries about how Kipo came to be a hybrid baby. On the other hand, one of the masked people finds the Mega Monkey before Scarlemagne. The other vigilantes bring the collar over to the Mega Monkey and the leader tells them to put it on her. Scarlemagne realizes the collar has been stolen and races after the monkey. One of the vigilantes reveal themselves as Dr. Emilia. In another flashback, Song gives birth to a baby who has the paw of a jaguar. Scarlemagne approaches the monkey and asks if she wants to get revenge on Dr. Emilia. The monkey runs away and Scarlemagne sprays it with pheromones to make it obey. Kipo and her friends finally manage to escape fungus with the help of Mulholland. She throws the book down and a family photo falls out. In the photo, Kipo realizes that her mom's fur isn't jaguar fur, it's monkey's fur. She deduces that her mom must be Mega Monkey. Kipo is in her jaguar form and running after Scarlemagne, but Emilia intercepts. Benson gets Kipo to return to her human form and Emilia sees everything. Emilia, Zane and Greta pretend to be friendly to Kipo. They offer to take the group back to their headquarters to rest and train. She also captured one of Scarlemagne's human soldiers and Kipo recognizes him as Roberto, Troy's father. Roberto leads Kipo to where Scarlemagne is keeping the Mega Monkey, aka Kipo's mom. Kipo talks to her and her mom recognizes her. Kipo plans to help her escape, but Scarlemagne catches her and shows Kipo that her dad is in his control. Kipo asks Scarlemagne what happened to him and Scarlemagne insists he will tell the story. In 5 flashbacks, Leo and Song told Hugo that they are afraid if Emilia hears that he can talk, that she will take him away. Leo and Song tell him that they can't escape until the baby is born, but they will all escape together. Leo visits Hugo every night promising to help him escape. An explosion happened and Hugo is freed from his cage. He had to make it on Unknown World on his own until he stumbled upon a group of musicians who challenged him to battle to prove his worth. Hugo sees Leo in the real world and they have a happy reunion. Hugo tries to grab Kipo from Leo, but Hugo laughs evilly and returns to his goth group, informing them that he is their new leader. He renames himself Scarlemagne. Meanwhile, Wolf, Dave and Benson use a nectar bomb to blow themselves into Scarlemagne's palace to rescue Kipo. Wolf and Benson serve everyone pancakes, calling themselves the Brunch Bunch. As a distraction for Dave to take the nectar bomb and cave in the tunnel, the bomb explodes and everyone runs. Benson accidentally leaves the backpack. They lock everyone in the tunnel except for Dr. Emilia by accident. Leo and Kipo go to Scarlemagne. Kipo gives Hugo the starry blanket to say she's sorry for everything that happened. Wolf, Benson and Dave fight Emilia. She wins and locks them up in a cage. She forgot that Mandu, who had been hiding earlier, charges at Emilia and stabs her with Wolf's scorpion stick and she passes out. In a flashback from 2 days earlier, as seen from Benson and the Beast, Kipo went to visit her mom in Mega Monkey form. She gives her a drink of water, which Mulholland was secretly hiding in. Inside Song's brain, he sends out electrical waves and manages to free Song from mind control. In present day, at the coronation, Scarlemagne pumps pheromones into the audience but it doesn't work. Kipo reveals that she poured Mulholland into the vat of pheromone, who was then able to change the pheromones so that they don't work. Kipo realizes she can transfer into the Jaguar to fight Scarlemagne. Wolf, Dave and Benson go to help Kipo fight him but Scarlemagne is putting up a good fight. Scarlemagne knocks Kipo and her father off the balcony. The Timbercats come over to help and Molly extends her axe down so they can climb up to the higher ground. Scarlemagne hops on a flamingo but gets knocked out. Leo pulls him to safety saying that he won't leave him again. Kipo realizes that the only way to save everyone is to transform into a mega jaguar and knock over the tree that the gold is flowing from to stop the gold from rising any higher. She transforms and her mom comes over to help her. They knock over the tree and save everyone. Wolf appeals to Kipo, trying to get her to transform. She even sings Heroes on Fire and Kipo, inside the Jaguar, hears it and is able to revert back. The Timbercats invite Kipo and her friends back to their village, along with Hugo who is now in cage. Roberto and Mandu join them and Kipo wonders where everyone else is. Roberto explains that Emilia intercepted them in tunnels and convinced everyone else to follow her. Kipo says that they will stop her and they will do it together.